Let's do Eden and then do the thing where I hold R until I get a start. Okay, this is good enough. Never mind. I don't have to hold R for this one. This is crazy already. Sometimes the game just gives you something straight out the bat. You don't gotta work for nothing, you know? Part of the Eden fun is having to hold R for a little bit until you get like a decent start, and sometimes you just get like 2 incredibly great items straight off the bat. Which is just lovely. I mean, even without Mystery Gift, fucking Ghost Pepper is an incredible item to have. I just gotta get a little bit of luck stacking and I'll be okay. The stats themselves are mighty fine. The tier rate is great. Like, it's acceptable. I think my secret room is right here. Honestly. Yeah. Alright, Infamy's right. That's alright as a good item. This is alright. Oh, I gulped whatever trinket I had, which was nothing. And I'm excited. Okay, let me just relog real quick. Let me just get rid of that real quick. There we go. Anyway, next trinket I find, I guess I can just gulp it. That's cool. Squeezy! Let's go! This is a phenomenal start to the run. I haven't even seen my damn item room yet. Owie. Man, I should have blown one of these Mollyboons up down here. That would have been smart. Oh well. The Cinder Rock paid for itself anyway. And then some. What about the shop? I don't have that much money yet, but maybe a fire on this guy will do it for me. Nope. Okay. Oh well, there's nothing good in there anyway. Bombs. Sure. Not like I have a choice in the matter. Matter of fact, this is probably worth doing just because what if there's a crawl space? Okay, well, whatever. Sack room that I'm not gonna play yet because I don't have the HP for it. It sucks to see one of these on the first floor when you're not Maggie. If I was Maggie right now, I'd be creaming my pants over the fact that, you know, there's a sack room on the first floor. Unfortunately for me, though, that is not going to happen, and I'm just going to move on. Okay, well, I can buy something from the shop next floor. That's cool. What about the item room, though? Starting with that. Sissy Longlegs, huh? Nah. Tech 2? Not a huge fan, honestly, but I guess I'll have to live with it. Not a big fan of Tech 2, to be honest. Not a big fan of the government, either. But not a big fan of Tech 2. Because the fire rate decrease has a lot of bad implications. The vibes are just not great with this one, you know? Man, the ticks don't do as much as you expect them to sometimes. Oh boy. This is a good shot. These are both good items. I like these items. What is this commentary? What am I doing? I should be talking about, like, jacking off or something. I don't know. That'll get people engaged, right? I guess this doesn't really make much sense now, but you know, like how the bombs in Isaac, by default, are like, you know, like just a circle, like a little sphere with a fuse coming out of them? Did at any point in history bombs actually look like that? Or is that like a fictional creation, like a cartoon creation? Like, you know, like the comically, like, large, just black spheres with a fuse coming out of them? Because when people blew shit up in the past, they just fucking used dynamite, right? People didn't use bombs. Like bombs. Like, I guess maybe that's how, like, old bombs were made. Like, they just filled a little sphere with gunpowder and put a little fuse on the top of it, maybe. Maybe that's how old fireworks were made or stuff like that, right? I guess it would make sense. But, like, now you think about it, like, at least nowadays, you don't see that shit, man. You don't see people walking around with, like, a comically large black sphere with a fuse sticking out of it, man. That's not normal. That's not a thing you see anymore. They don't make them like they used to, is all I'm saying, you know? How do people start conversations nowadays? Dude, we've been cooked, man. I don't know how to talk to people anymore. I already barely went outside before COVID, and I certainly, even though COVID is over, I still don't go outside. I don't know how to make a human connection. I'm introverted as shit, man. I only talk to people online. And even online, I barely talk to people because I realized that talking to people online is actually, like, one of the quickest ways to make yourself not happy. So I only talk to, like, people I know. For the most part. Or, like, in a one-way street like this, kinda, you know? Like, even though I'm obviously talking to chat, to an extent, it's still, like, mostly a one-way conversation, you know? It's not like a real conversation with, like, actual face-to-face or direct communication type of voice stuff, you know? It's just a text message that pops up on my screen every once in a while. Oh, baby, that's a good item. No deal yet. I'm gonna become the Joker, by the way. They're really giving me 2 of these on the first 2 floors. I'm glad I went Angel Deals instead, because I wasn't gonna be able to play these. And I would have, like, kicked myself for not being able to play these sack rooms later in the run when I ended up getting Devil Deals and then not being able to get the key pieces. So, I made the right choice. I made the right choice, you know? Leech. Ooh, a Backstabber. That's much better. Much better. Also, deep pockets. Lovely. Absolutely wonderful. Gladly take that. Can I say as well, I know I talked about it last run already with Hades 2, but can I say how glad I am that we've moved away from Epic Games exclusives as, like, a society? There was like a phase in like, you know, from like 2019 until like 2021 where like every new game would be like, there would be like a 50% chance it would be like an Epic Games exclusive for like a year. Or it would only, like it would go into early access but only on the Epic Game Store. And now like publishers have realized that like, or like Tim Sweeney has stopped paying off publishers or whatever. You know, like it's not as common of a thing anymore because I guess Epic isn't paying out the ass for exclusivity anymore. And now they just release games everywhere. So like games just come to Steam again. Like, because I noticed this like when I realized like, oh yeah, Hades 2 like stealth dropped this week, right? It dropped on Steam straight away instead of going to the EGS for like a year or something first, which is very nice. So I'm glad we've kind of moved away from that, and developers and publishers have realized that they were actually just killing their own business. I think the numbers probably don't lie. Like, I think part of it was, you know, like the only reason they really did it was because they were getting a fat fucking paycheck from Tim Sweeney to be like, hey, put your game on the EGS and only the EGS for like a year. And the publishers probably realized that their games sold like shit. And then they were like, alright, we're gonna start putting games on Steam again because it makes more sense. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that the market has run its course on that and that we are back at a reasonable point. People still play Fortnite? Yeah, I am people. I'm people. I play Fortnite from time to time. It's a good game. It is a fun game. It is enjoyable. They do funky collabs every once in a while, and even though, you know, I'm not much of a consumer, I think it's cool. Adds a lot of variety to the game. Like, it's like you can put the game up every 2 weeks and something is, like, different again, you know? Not many games out there like that anymore. not many games out there. Like, multiplayer games out there that do stuff like that. So I appreciate it for what it is. I will play with friends. Oh no, I only play with friends as well. I don't play the game alone. I only play it when my friends are around to play it. I tried playing it alone a couple of times, and it can be kind of fun. But, like, it is indefinitely more enjoyable with friends. You will not catch me playing Fortnite alone. I'll play with it, like, as soon as there's at least one other person, I'll play Fortnite, sure. I'm down to clown for a few rounds of BR, but, you know, there's gotta be someone else there with me. I'm not playing alone. I will also never play the build mode. I got into Fortnite after they introduced Zero Build, and I refuse to play anything that has to do with building. And I never will. And I'm glad that Zero Build stayed as popular as it is, and that they have no incentive to ever get rid of it. And I'm glad about that. I'm happy that they're just keeping it forever. Removing building from Fortnite was one of the best ideas Epic Games ever had. And I stand by that. I don't think everyone will make me buy a skin, but I almost got my butt. Oh, brother, you're talking to somebody who's already spent way too much money on Fortnite. But it's my money, so, you know, at the end of the day, I have to carry the burden of my own poor financial decisions. I've bought the Battle Pass a couple of times, but it's also been 2 years since I started playing, so yeah. If financial decisions with TF2 are probably twice as bad over the years. Yeah, no, you're right. You're probably right. Curiously, though, like, I think the only times I've really spent money on TF2 was to, like, unbox shit. But most of the time when I unbox shit, it was, like, for stream. Like, just unbox chests on stream because it'd be funny. I just call them chests. Oh my god, I'm so old. They're called crates. And actually, they're not even called crates anymore. They're called cases now. Get with the times. But like, I would do like, you know, crate unboxing sometimes, and like, fucking, sometimes I got an unusual out of it. And that was about it. Like, I spent like, probably like a few $100 over the years on that, but it's also been, I've been playing, wait, when did I start playing TF2? I started fucking 13 years ago. You know, it's been a while. They're called loot boxes. Not in TF2 or in Valve games. Nuh-uh, they're still called cases. And they were originally called crates. Not even loot crates, just crates. Give me this item. Oh my god! What the fuck is going on? Why am I getting so much good stuff? Where are all these good items coming from? That's a wild card, brother. What the fuck? Okay. And there was still a reason to play TF2. There still is as much of a reason now. As long as you don't play casual. Which I never did to begin with, because I always hated casual, so... Redstone? Yeah, Redstone is still a thing. Chat, remind me again, what else do I need to make the wildcard pop? I need Diplopia and I need starter deck, right? So I should start going to shops like crazy. Or, yeah, just finding starter deck alone would already make my day, honestly. Being able to carry another card with this. But imagine if I get Diplopia and starter deck on this run. Oh my god! It would be so cool. Can't wait to accidentally fat finger the wildcard instead and get rid of it in a comical manner. Hey ho. Bit of a tier size increase and a completely useless angel deal. You love to see those. Yeah, we've kind of just arrived at that point, huh? Like, it started with loot boxes in video games. Pretty much Valve pioneered that with TF2 crates. And then it just kind of devolved into gacha games. Which, honestly, like, think about what you will. In my opinion, gacha games are fairer than loot boxes. Because at least you know the odds exactly, and you know what you're pulling for. You know what you're spending your money on. And they're just as playable and free-to-play. So, you know, like, if you want to play them free, you're just investing more of your time. Honestly, I think gacha games have perfected the free-to-play, pay-to, not even win, but, like, pay-to-save-time model. Because instead of, like, loot boxes where you get just exclusively cosmetic stuff, you do have to pull to get stuff that helps you in the gameplay. But you can get along just fine by playing for free if you dedicate a lot of your time instead. Which, you know, some people might be okay with. Some people might not. But I think it's, you know... I think it's a good model. I think it works. And now every mobile game has that mechanic, which is, you know... I guess that's why the mobile market is so huge, right? And why so many developers are trying to jump onto it and struggling to make it work in a reasonable manner. Tried Helldivers 2? No. It didn't really seem like my cup of tea when I first saw it, and I never got into it. And now, even though people are still playing it, I personally don't have any super close friends to play it with, and it's an expensive game to buy, so, you know, convincing people, including myself, to buy it is a tough order. So yeah, it's not happening. Inverted Moon, huh? I mean, I don't have an active yet, I guess, but this isn't really what I was hoping for. When I first saw this Inverted Moon card, I was kind of excited. There could be some good stuff happening here, but nah. Huge win for the gamers, though, with Helldivers. Huge win for the gamers. You showed Sony who's boss. With just, like, an absolutely baffling business decision. Wow, he died, like, really fast, huh? That was kind of crazy. You showed it them, man. Gamers, you got this, gamers. You did a good job. You showed Sony who's boss or whatever. Well, we might have won Vietnam, just blocked Steam on all ISPs. Interesting, but, you know, that's just one country. Still haven't gotten a single damage up all run, by the way. just want to point that out real quick. It doesn't really matter, because my damage output is still crazy. But, you know, I, just want to point that out real quick. Not a single damage up all run. And another Sacrum. 2 countries, North Korea. Okay, but North Korea doesn't count. Also, I think Kim Jong-un has a Steam account. There's a post I saw the other day that was like, you know, here's a map that shows like a dot on the map for every Steam account on Earth. And there was like a single dot in like Pyongyang, North Korea. So you know whose account that is. You know whose account that is. It's obviously Kim Jong-un's. Bro probably enjoys himself a little Stardew Valley when he's not busy, you know, parading around some hollowed out nuclear warheads or whatever to pretend that North Korea has some sort of military. Ow. He plays City Skylines? Oh, 100%. You're not wrong. I agree. No, he definitely does. He strikes me as a city builder type of guy. There's no way he's playing CS2. No shot. He wouldn't have the mental fortitude for that. He would have to use voice chat, which means, you know, he couldn't do that because he would out himself. He's a single player game type guy. He'd be too afraid that people like reverse engineer his connection and know where he's from and then like fucking hack him, you know? He wouldn't dare to go online. Dude, can you imagine though if Kim Jong-un had like a fucking TikTok account or something? Oh my god, what a life we would be living in. Dude, the day that politicians start unironically like posting on social media and shit like that. Because like, yeah, I know they already do, like I know Joe Biden has a Twitter account, right? But you know what I'm saying. I'm saying like, you know, if they start unironically like actually using social media the way that like normal people use social media, that's when like the fucking singularity is gonna hit us. That's the day that we gotta like shut down everything. When that happens, that's when things are gonna go down the shitter, man. I have never seen this room in my life. I don't know what the hell this room is. Okay, I mean, I did it, I guess. You're supposed to go like this. There you go. And then... Alright. And then you go like that. And then you go like so. Beautiful. That was the first time seeing that one. It's quite surprising. Secret room up here? You know it. You know the vibes, alright? Yeah, baby. I'll play you. Why not? I've been holding on to this Yum Heart for no reason. Might as well use it. Hey, that's pretty good. I think Explosivo with Tech 2 is actually a crazy combo, and I can't believe I've slept on it this much before. Judas' Shadow is great. Unfortunately, I kind of want my second key piece, so I can't take this. Oh, that hurts so much, because respawning as Dark Judas would be so fucking good right about now. It would give me so much damage. Oh, that's a bummer. Wait, hold on. No, wait, there's a sack room. Wait, hold on. Wait, could I... How many plays is to get a key piece out of a sack room? It's like 9, isn't it? I don't think I'll have enough HP. I can do 5 plays on my current HP pool. And then I respawn as Judas. Actually, no, I wouldn't because I lose 2 hearts as well from taking this. So I could actually only do 3 plays. Yeah, I don't think I can do it on this floor. So I would instead have to bank on getting another deal. Not another deal, another sack room on a future floor. Which, I mean, it's possible. Nah, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna play it safe. A little bit of a pussy play, but that's just how it's gonna be. That's Scapular. Oh my god, Scapular would have been so good! I could have played the sack room! Man, I hope there's a sack room this floor. God, I'm begging you. Donald Trump, save me. Edmund, please save me. Save me, Edmund. Save me. There's gotta be a sack room this floor. If there's a sack room this floor, we're playing the shit out of that. You know it, baby. Obviously, in hindsight, yes, I now should have taken Judas of Shadow. Obviously. Don't get me wrong, Mr. Mega would have been great too. Probably better, but on the chance I get a sack room, I think it's worth, you know, banking on that, perhaps. You know what? Fuck it. I'll buy this just to have bought it. I got nothing else to spend my cash on anyway, I might as well donate some, right? Never saw that Diplopia, never saw that, starter deck either, by the way. I guess technically either could still show up, but it's starting to look less likely as well. Oh, okay. I mean, sure. Why not? At this point, why not? Anyway, I gotta dispose of Mother real quick. Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. Oh man. There go my deal chances. That's my punishment for saying such heinous things. Anyway, I'm going down again. I like going down to the dark room, man. It's just better. It's just better. I can skip this shit now, at least. Don't need to look at this cutscene anymore. I got one more deal coming up, guaranteed. Hopefully it's an angel deal. I'm sure hoping it is. So I can get myself that second key piece that I've been deprived of so far. Here's another interesting question for you, the chat, and also the commenters on YouTube that will inevitably comment on this. Y'all ever sometimes take those shits where you like, you know, you're like fighting for your life and you just gotta like take off your shirt and suddenly it gets a little easier, you know what I mean? Y'all ever just like fighting for your life on the toilet and then you're like, ah, fuck this, I'm taking off my shirt, and you just like throw it across the room onto like a chair or something, and suddenly things go way better? Yeah, I get those like once every couple of weeks. Kind of just a part of my life. It's like an unspoken truth that everybody just kind of accepts as a thing. It's called sex. No, you're getting this wrong. Well, at least I don't know about you, but I'm not fucking on the toilet. It's saying like that. I don't know about you, but I'm not, you know. I'm so aggressive it plugs the toilet. I ain't had that happen yet. But I guess our plumbing is just really good. Oh, you know what? Sure, I'll blow up all these. You know one of these is gonna have magic mush. You know it. So I'm not the normal one now? Yeah, you're the weirdo. This guy's having sex on the toilet. Who do you think you are? Freak? Come on, give me my damn deal. You know you wanna. You know I've earned that. I've earned that deal. You piece. You piece of shit. I guess I'll do Hush, whatever. You got me. I'll do Hush. Curse of the Lost School. What's my time, by the way? Oh, 29:28. Okay, that's a pretty good room. What about this one? Alright, and then down here, Keeper's Sack. I mean, I guess I'll buy that and then buy the rest of the shop just to get some stats. It's not much, but it's honest work. Kinda want Mysterious Liquid. Yeah, that's probably the better item. You guys need to like the game or become like me who entered Gungeon and not like it. You didn't like Gungeon? Damn. That's like one of my favorite roguelikes of all time. I love Gungeon. It's so good. But I understand it's not for everyone. Yeah, I think I made the right choice going for Hush because I realized that with Explosivo just kind of spamming explosions, I'm not going to have trouble killing Hush. And also the fires and also the Mysterious Liquid and just Parasitoid. Yeah, I'm kind of melting him. He's kind of getting annihilated. Bro does not stand a chance. Look at that, man. Like, this is the strongest foe I've faced all run so far, and he's still getting absolutely melted. Micro Nuclear Throne, how good things about it. See, that's a game I never got into. I tried Nuclear Throne once, it was fine, but I never really, like, got into it. And I guess I tried it, like, too late before it was really... Like, the thing with, like, playing older roguelikes like that is, when they came out, they were kind of, like, groundbreaking and new. But now you've played other games that are kind of similar or even inspired by them and kind of do the same stuff but better, right? They've got more quality of life stuff or whatever. And you kind of like go back to the old ones and you realize, it's lacking in some parts, right? And that's kind of what happened with me and Nuclear Throne is like I got into it so late, or I tried it so late, after I had already played so many other roguelikes, that I kind of just didn't vibe with it. I was like, oh man, it's like 30 FPS, and like it's lacking a lot of the... Like, there's a lot of jank to it in some ways, right? Where, you know, like, back when that game came out in, like, I don't know, 2014 or whatever, there were only, like, 2 other roguelikes on the market, so you, like, kind of put up with it. But now there's so much competition, and there's so many good roguelikes that get released every year, you're kind of like, well... I could play this old one that I never really got into back in the day, or I could just play this newer one that I know is much better. Like, it's a tough one to say, you know? It's kind of like I guess, you do have stronger allegiances with nostalgia for a game that you've never had nostalgia for to begin with? Or do you have more allegiances with, you know, something more modern that might be a little bit more forgiving, less janky, you know? It's simple. Yeah, it's a simple but hard game, though. You've got it. It is simple but difficult. Like, if it was between Nuclear Throne and Gungeon, I'd really much rather play Gungeon. Without a doubt. I'm a Gungeon head through and through. I say as somebody who hasn't played the game in years. But that's not my problem. Hey, that's actually like a goated fucking solo cane use, like holy crap. What do we got? I mean, if they're gonna give me health, I'd rather take the damage alongside it. Thank you very much, though. A 4-room? How quaint. I should have gone in there first and checked and then re-rolled. Oh well. I hope to get it at an infinite replayability fest sale. I think, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Nuclear Throne is one of those games that never goes on sale because the devs don't believe in putting the game on sale. Which, you know, sounds a bit like kind of rude almost. A bit greedy. But the game is only like 20 bucks to begin with. But I'm pretty sure Nuclear Throne is one of those games that has never gone on sale and probably never will. As far as I can remember, at least. Till I remember seeing a tidbit about that once. That it will never go on sale. Ever. I think there's some other games like that. I think Factorio is another one like that. That like, the devs were just like, I will never put this game on sale. Alright, Satan. Sit yourself down. Let me into the darkroom. I want to see what kind of shenanigans you're hiding from me. What kind of greatness awaits me. Maybe, perhaps? Void? Okay, I mean, it's something. I guess it's something. And then other than that, honestly, just take all the HP. Like, none of these other items excite me that much. That's not HP, but I guess it's fine. The Guppy's Call is IT, but, you know, I'm just gonna avoid that. I guess at this point I can just, like, use a wildcard to fucking void again, I suppose? I don't know. I'm not even gonna get that many chests. I don't think I'll get that many opportunities to void anything at this point. The forces that be are just not letting me have access to that many extra item pedestals. They've kind of realized that this run is already broken beyond belief anyway. There's not much else to do, you know? Like, look at how easily I'm just destroying everything in my path. I never would have believed... If you had told me that the run where I got fucking Tech 2 early on and kind of just had to live with it would end up this well, I possibly wouldn't have believed you. Void Portal is nice, though. Because I kind of just, like, hate Tech 2, and the vibes are usually off when I get it. But this time around, it worked out just fine. Yeah, Factorio is the same, okay. So I did remember that, right? It's just some of those games that never go on sale. Which at the end of the day, I think the devs are entitled to. They spent years making the games. They're entitled to think of, you know, to do with them as they please, whether they put them on sale or not. A game going on sale is not something we should take for granted. A game going on sale is something that should be, you know, the exception and not the norm. So a developer deciding that they're not going to put their game on sale is completely reasonable. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Wow. There's that cat, huh? Fine, I'll take it. I'll take it. You got me, I'll take it. A lesser man would have voided it there, I'll take it. Am I a fan of it? No, absolutely not. Because now I'm gonna die in one hit probably 7 times against Delirium, but hey, that's the price you pay for the Zane, I suppose. It really is a bummer to hold onto a wild card for like the entire run and never get any use out of it. Like even now, like, what am I gonna use it with? The ability to avoid an extra time? As if that's ever gonna matter. Sack Altar isn't really all that avoidable, because I get 2 items out of it. Empty Vessel's kind of worth it, and then I'll just take the HP here. Kind of need it at the end of the day, so... Oh, what are you? Mooncart! It's HP. I gotta take it. It's HP. Get out of here. Get melted, kiddo. You're not ready for this. Although he's gonna teleport a lot, so the Explosivo tears will never explode, which is annoying. What the hell? There's two of them. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to be able to do that. Stop duplicating. What the fuck, man? Why are there two of you? Why are there two Deliriums? That's... Don't do that. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. Okay. Piece of shit. Why would you do that? I don't even know what's happening. I'm kind of just like shooting in random directions. This is one of those Delirium fights where he just gets kind of crazy. Things just get a little goofy. Just a little wacky. And you just kind of keep moving and pray for the best. And there's 2 lamb bodies just chilling. Actually, there's 3 of them now. I don't think killing them does anything. Except maybe prevent some extra tears. Okay, that's hilarious. Can you die, please? Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you. Just a little frantic, you know, just a little bit. Just the average Delirium fight, really. Anyway, Divine Wrath has been put down upon him. And it's another easy dub.